All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 1169 on this beautiful Monday evening. It is September 15th of 2025. We are way past the halfway mark to the end of this year, and I hope you're more than halfway to your goals. If not, we got a little bit of time on the clock. As they say in football, we're at that 2-minute warning. For my procrastinators, congratulations. You have made it to that procrastinating moment.
It's your time.
It's your time to shine. That's right. You've been waiting all year for this. So let's get it going. We got this free studying session as we do Monday through Thursday. This is free 30-minute. This is not a way to get through all the content. We do have ways of doing that, but this is a way to give you a little bit of content, a little bit of technique, but more of a lot of like how to pass an exam is what we're really focusing on, and how to pass these FINRA and NASA exams for the SIE 6, 63, 26, 65, and the Series 7. But first off, my name is Andy. I am the guy that runs the back office over here at KonaButterflyz, but you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and that Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know, so that way you too can get a pass notice on this beautiful day. And tonight we are going to be focused on what, Brandy?
Words.
Wow. More specifically, keywords.
Words.
Keywords. Keywords. What does keywords mean?
It's the words that pop out and connect.
They're the key words that'll help you get a connection to getting a right answer. That's what Brandy's trying to say. She's trying to say less and more sound effects.
Pop out and connect. Pop. Connect.
Wow. If you don't know what that means, you're going to find out in a minute. We're going to go through 6 different questions. It doesn't matter what exam it's for. So if you're here for the very first time and you're like, I haven't studied yet, I'm here for the SIE only. I'm actually got 3 exams already done and I'm on my 65. Will this help me? Yes, it'll help all of you. It doesn't matter where you're at, because on all of these multiple choice exams, all of them have words. Fair?
Yes.
All of them have the right answer on the screen.
Yeah.
All of them have questions.
Yeah.
All of them have questions that go with an answer.
This is true.
All of them have these words that are buried usually in the question and usually hidden in the answer. How do we find that? How do we find patterns that point to that direction? Even sometimes when you haven't even studied yet, you will be surprised you can still get right answers, even if you don't know the content. Or more importantly, let's say you're in the exam and you forgot everything. How many times has that happened to you? How many times have you focused on something, you know you needed it, you know, let's just take it out of securities, out of an exam. Let's say you go to the grocery store, and let's say you know there's a lot of things you need to buy. And you're like, my brain's good. I don't need to write down my 3 things. 20 things later, probably $1,000 more. No, 20 things later, and a cart full of everything but the 3 things you went in there. Why? Because you couldn't remember it.
What's the biggest lie we tell ourselves?
I'll write it down.
I'll remember.
I'll remember. It never happens, does it? Does it? Some of you are diligent. Some of you are very, you're like, no, I always take my list in there. Well, I'm not talking to you on that particular one, but we all have that fuzzy moment in those exams where the content, those connections aren't as exactly clear. Why are they making these questions so confusing? Why can't they just ask me what an option is? I know what that is. I know the definition. I could give you the textbook version of it because I've read it 6 times, wrote it 7, because I'm coachable like that. But these questions aren't that direct, are they? But I'll tell you, you don't need to fear, because even if the question is longer than a CVS receipt, these keywords will help you key into just the few things you need to look for in those questions and getting to that right answer. Right, Brandy?
Yeah.
Even if the answers are matching with the long CVS receipt of an answer. If you have keywords and you have some techniques and you know a little bit of content, guess what? You're going to save yourself some time. You're going to save yourself some headache. And more importantly, you might put yourself in a great position to get a pass notice. because 9 times out of 10, most people run out of time. They stress through all the exam. They don't have enough time. They rush at least 10, and they could have got better, but they just didn't have that time management, nor did they have that easy way of getting through these questions to give them the best shot to getting a best answer to getting the best result they could possibly get that day. And that's what we're aiming for on those. But if you do want more, if you're like, I want some content, I want to learn about the SIE, I want to know how you guys teach it, because I heard that you have a simple way of doing it. I heard that you have a 21 day, 21 days. Yes, 21 days. You can go from knowing nothing to being ready, right?
Yeah. Thank you for not saying knowing nothing to knowing everything.
No, you just need to know enough to get what?
A pass, no test.
That's it. That's it. I think that's the most difficult for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Technic, especially those people who have to know everything. They're like, but I don't know. Look, just get a right answer. If you want to know some easy, if you want to have some course videos that go that way, show you some easy ways to get through this content, also have a 21-day plan, also includes the technique, strategies, and some coaching, we got you. Study programs are available. Go check them out on our site. Scan the QR code, hit the links. We have live exam sessions throughout the week that tie up all of the great knowledge that you learned on your own and then into like, how do I apply it? That's what those live sessions are for, including on a Friday, we do a live quiz. So that way you can see how Brandy breaks them down, just like you kind of seen tonight, but more extended, more teaching, more. That's what we do. And we do have replays available that come out later in the day. So if you are hustling, trying to make that mortgage payment, trying to make that baby mom and baby daddy payment, we got you. We got you. Get that replay later and you can get your study on and level up. We got books for sale, SIE 663, 2665. Like tonight, you're going to see some key things and you're going to like, is there a simple place that you have that where it's just simply written so I can start memorizing these keywords? Yes, our books are structured that way. We don't make them to where it's another book you don't read. It is going to be a book that you're going to want to study and you want to go pick it up. So check them out. Scan the QR code, hit the links, go see what we have there. We do have some interactive books that have some videos if you are a member of our program. Kona community on the Discord as well. Study with some friends, get a buddy, have a study session, post some questions, ask Brandy for help directly over there on the Discord. It is a community that you can join, but you got to scan the QR code, hit the link. It's all there. Contact us at 951-290-3077. If you have some questions, I might have some answers, but either way, we'll get to know each other and we'll talk it out. Call or text. You can also hit me up on the Gmail, KonaButterflyz@gmail.com, and then we'll get to you as soon as possible. All right. What do we got tomorrow? We got the SIE and we got the Kona Study Hall. SIE, Brandy, we are doing
Like packaged securities.
package securities. It is securities that come in a package.
Yeah, pretty much.
There you go. So if you don't know what that is, good thing. Brandy's going to teach you the little bit that you need to know, and then she's going to show you how they may or may not test you, because we don't have the we don't have the what they're gonna how they're gonna do it. That would mean we'd be cheating, and we don't do that, Finra. So you know, we just go through these questions and show you how to apply it. All right, Kona Study Hall. You go pick up a quiz or you get some study on. Brandy's on there with you on the Zoom. You study. She does her thing. You got a question? Raise your hand. Brandy answers. Basic Kona Study Hall from back in the 90s, 80s, 1900s. That's how we used to do it. I don't know how they do study hall now. But that's how we go. And any member can join in on that and just be there to get your study session. It's a nice way to have make sure you lock in that at least 1 hour of study a day with Brandy, and you can do that with her assistance, some coaching, and she's there to help. All right, you ready to get this thing going?
Yes.
Let's get ready to rumble. Ready?
Yeah.
All right, Kona catchphrase or the Kona keywords, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be this. Rule number one to these keywords is we don't want you just simply answering it. We want you to look for those keywords. Don't go, oh, I've seen this question before. His answer is A. That's not going to help you. The questions are never, ever, look, never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, ever, ever will you usually see any of these questions on your real exam. Very rarely. Very rare. I can't say 100%. Even though I just said never ever a million times, but very rarely. 99.9% of the time, you're not going to see them, right?
Yes.
So it doesn't do you any good to memorize any of these questions to answers. It doesn't do you any good to master them. What you need to master is looking for the keywords, phrases, the opposites, the similars and the answers, any little patterns, anything you want to add, Brandy?
Look at the words.
Tonight, look at the words. What does that mean?
Look at the words.
What does that mean?
The words that pop. I said this. The words that pop.
All right. That's all you're getting from Brandy. So let's just go. That's all you're getting from her. I don't know what that means.
You'll see.
All right. D, stagnation. C, disinflation. B, inflation. A, stagflation.
Yeah. See, it's different. It's different. They're all the same.
All we got is one person saying, oh, yeah, we want you to be interactive. Do you see anything? Can you break this down and let them know? Because they're not popping, Brandy, for anyone.
Okay. So, like stagnation, right? That sounds like a puddle. Stagnant. Puddles are stagnation, right? Inflation. I don't know how you can be an adult and not know what inflation is by now. I say that in all sincerity, right? It's when prices go up.
Maybell's not, she's not playing along. She's
Right.
all, what's the question already?
Yeah.
We need to look at these answers.
We do. We do.
That is how we do.
Disinflation means we're going to not inflate.
I know it sounds so simple.
Sounds so simple. And then stagflation is very similar to stagnation, but it's a weird word, right?
Yes. It's like, it's not going anywhere inflated.
Plain meaning. That's what the word I've been looking for all night long. We're focusing in on plain meaning of words.
Oh, that's more helpful than pop.
It's as if I didn't create
You
this.
know what stagflation, by the way, means to me?
What?
It's, remember when you get like a balloon?
Yeah.
And then you like, you're blowing and blowing into it and it doesn't go anywhere. It just
Yeah.
stays flat.
Oh, because it's
no matter how.
sensation.
Yeah.
All right. So let's match. We're word matching. We're word matching. Then you're supposed to read.
I am. You went over, you took over. The nation is experiencing a rapid increase. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's something there. In the cost of living, but wages are not keeping pace with the increase in cost. The nation is experiencing.
Is that not weird?
That is very weird.
Is that not weird?
We have the balloon. It can inflate, but in fact, it is not.
We just have a balloon with no air.
Flat.
We have a balloon with no air. This is a weird situation.
We huff and puff, and it goes nowhere.
A weird situation. Or is that how you say it? A weird sitch?
I don't, but some do.
Okay. I don't know.
There you go.
Wait. Oh my gosh.
Because it's not just going up.
It's not. There's a but in there.
It's not that it's not going anywhere. I mean, it's not stagnant.
There was a.
Because things are going up.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's not stagnant.
No.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. D, in person. C, by proxy delivered online. B, by telephone or text message. A, by proxy delivered by mail. So I'm going to say A and C are similar. Just two different ways of doing by proxy.
Is it legit?
I also say this is about voting.
Da, da, da,
Telephone or text message. Is this like American Idol?
Oh, dude, I didn't even think about that. Right. Call a certain.
Probably not. Probably not a legit thing to do when it comes to this kind of world.
Outside.
I don't know about in person either, but
can you not vote in person?
I just said I don't know because there's some things that they don't allow you to vote in person. Like it's all online. But I haven't seen the question.
Did I say it right? Is it America Online? No.
What are you
American
talking about?
Idol.
American Idol online. We have mail. Common shareholders wanting to vote on issues at a shareholder meeting can do so in all of the following ways, except, well, in voting in person is totally eligible in this, but It's probably not like American Idol. Whose phone is it? Who's texting?
Like, how do you verify that?
America has voted. It is in. The vote is in.
America
It's probably
Online.
not it. Yeah, I don't know why you put online. For that one person that has an AOL account still.
I can't even. Do you know the last time I actually wrote America Online was probably 20 something years ago?
I'm gonna dare to say it was 1998. I don't know why that's super funny to you.
I,
It's funny to everyone else now. All right, preemptive. C, voted by proxy. B, limited in liability. A, freely transferable. Freely transferable. You can freely transfer it to anyone.
ooh, I like how you hesitated on that. I don't know why. Freely transfer to anyone, right? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, you just hand it around.
Mm-mm.
It's like a doorknob over here. Everybody gets turned. Walk on up. Limited in liability.
Okay, can I say something real quick? I know we're not supposed to do content tonight, but this is important. This is a very important piece of information.
Okay.
We're not supposed to do content tonight, but every single one of those answers relates to common stock. Does that make sense? Like you can look at this and go, oh, that's all legitimately a connection to common stock content, right?
Well, you could write common stock on your bingo card right now
You can,
because this is what all of them are on.
right? But sometimes this is a this is a legitimate thing, guys, where it's like you're like, oh, I know all of those words go with something, right? But we have to very closely look into the question so we can pick the right one. Okay.
Sure.
There we
I'm
go.
just waiting for that word pop. Because common stock can be sold or given away, it is considered to be because common stock, it's common.
Okay.
Anyone.
Yeah.
It's common.
Yeah.
Stock
Yeah.
can be sold or given away.
Could that be the key right there? Could that be the pop?
Sold or given away. I'm going to say that's freely.
Right?
Nothing special about it.
No.
Anyone can do it.
This is not a content-based question. It's not.
No.
It's words. And so I had this conversation earlier today with the members. We forget to look at the words for what they mean in the real world. That is why we focus so much on the keywords on Monday, because sometimes we're like, but I didn't study that. But we know what freely transferable means. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
I just got an update on some American Online facts. Its highest peak was in 2000.
Really?
Yeah. Did not know that. 30 million subscribers.
Does sound like a common thing.
D, the customer and the representative have no relationship outside of the firm. C, the customer is the business of lending money. B, the customer is a loan officer of a bank. A, the customer is a registered representative of another member firm. By the way, that fun fact was brought to you by Joanna Walker. Thank you. Why are we quiet?
Because I'm waiting for some more connections other than and.
And
I,
the customer is a loan officer of a bank. That's interesting.
look, that this might have worked on a Tuesday night when we're just looking at the techniques, but
But we're not.
right.
We're looking for keywords.
Right.
Keyword Monday.
Perfect. See, now you guys are all into it. Okay, we got the
Another
customer,
member firm.
Okay, perfect. And
Outside of the firm.
do you guys see this is like a better example of finding words that stand out? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Well, obviously the other ones, they're all pretty much.
Standard?
Well, I'm just gonna say all of them have that.
Right. Okay, so question.
They're the common stock words.
Yeah.
The conduct rules may permit a representative to borrow money from a customer. In which of the following circumstances? Borrow from a customer from the following circumstances.
Pay attention to just the words we highlighted.
Borrow money. Borrow.
Perfect. Because you're in the business of lending money. When can you borrow money? when they're in the business of lending money.
Doesn't that make sense? Where would you get a Slurpee? From the business that sells Slurpees.
Yes.
I mean, it sounds so silly, but it is in fact that.
This is a very common question that would be very easily overthought.
You mean it's very easily asked all the time on the Discord? How did you get that right? By the way, you can get onto the Discord, scan the QR code, and people do ask this question all the time.
Mm-hmm.
How did I
Absolutely.
miss this? Why is this not right?
When can you borrow money? When they're in the business of lending money.
That's it.
Yeah.
A, primary. A, best efforts. A, firm commitment. D, an initial public offering. My favorites. Best efforts and firm commitment. Could it be more opposite?
So I got A and D are similar, to be quite honest with you. These are all primary market.
Oh, you gave it away now.
I did. Somebody says, I like C. You like to have you would rather have a commitment that's firm instead of okay.
Hey, by the way, when we see an opposite, usually it's one of the two.
I'm gonna write that. A commitment that's firm.
In this marriage, I'm gonna give my best efforts.
Or
I'm gonna have a firm commitment in this marriage. What sounds better to you? See what I mean? If you take it out of the securities world, it's so much easier to see.
Yeah, exactly. Boom.
Underwriters acting as principals and committing to purchase any unsold shares for the syndicate account would best be described as being engaged in. Underwriters acting as principals and committing, and committed.
Now, let's go a little bit further in the question, because
why not?
Because it might say committing to give it my best.
Oh, but it kind of does. Syndicate account would best. I know that doesn't mean the same as what you're trying to get at, but some people see that.
Right. How about just anytime you're purchasing any unsold shares, doesn't that sound more like a firm commitment?
Like I'm gonna do
that locks it in. You know what I mean? Like locks that idea.
Sí. And in Spanish,
yeah.
Sí. Well, I was answering you. No, yes. Yeah, and the letter C.
I got you.
It worked. D.
Not too bad, the letter C.
Exploratory. C. Raw land. B. Income. A. Combined exploratory and income. So we're combining the exploration and the income. Raw land, untouched. Who knows what's there? Could be just a land full of weeds. Could be oil in them hills. Who knows?
Can be oil up in their hills.
Income, I'm assuming they found oil. D, they're looking for it.
Okay. Looking for it. How do we know we're talking about oil?
I just guessed. I only assumed. Could be mineral deposits. I don't know. What a very learned man. Which of the following oil and gas direct participation programs might be considered the riskiest?
Can we just say that somebody in the chat put that before I even looked at the question?
Would it be raw land?
Huh. Exploratory.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Because you're exploring. You're looking. See.
Are you saying it's more risky because you committed a lot of money to explore for it?
Yes.
And in raw land, you haven't even committed any money whatsoever, other than it's just raw land sitting there. Ding. Like you haven't put any money into it. So that is why it would be exploratory and not raw land.
I really do like the link that somebody put in the chat just now that said exploratory surgery is risky.
True. That would be very risky. We're just going to cut you open and see what we find out. Thank you.
The MRIs and the CT scan.
Don't need it. Don't worry about it.
No, it's just
overrated.
Let's cut you open.
We're going to do it like
yeah. Smart.
What's that game?
Operation.
We're going to play Operation.
What's his name? Is that Willie?
I don't remember.
Okay. I think it was the last one. That was the last one.
That was the last one. Look how much fun that was.
Fun.
Weird. All right, we finished it. We got through it. All 6 questions. We had some keywords. Look, this is going to be great, especially if you're doing a drill. Get in the habit of doing just that. Looking at the words, the common word as what did you call it?
Plain meaning.
Plain meanings. Look at the plain meanings of the stuff. Like, I don't know what a firm commitment is and a best effort is when it relates to securities. I don't even know if there's a contract involved. I don't even know what that means.
It's
But
an
yeah, I
answer.
know that outside of it, I know how that applies. I know what raw land is, and I also know what exploring is, right? Guys, take your simple meanings of stuff. The simple, what did you call it?
Plain meaning.
Plain meanings of things and apply it. Look at it. Don't forget it. Don't waste it. Use it. You're on this land for how you've been in this world for how long? Why are you throwing away all that knowledge?
It's raw land.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, it's not that complicated, right? Don't overcomplicate it. Usually, when you overcomplicate it, that's when you get them wrong, to be honest. And many of you didn't need to hear me say that because you're like, yo, bro, you didn't need to tell me that. I know what's wrong. I overthink it all the time. Stop doing that. This is a great drill to help you stop doing that. How do I stop doing that? That's how you stop doing that. Start doing this as a drill. How many questions do I need to do for an effective drill, Brandy? 10. 10 questions. You can all do 10. That's it. Change it up. These are the drills that will help you change it up.
Yes.
You getting the same score over and over, you keep overcomplicating it, do some drills that'll break you out of it. Right? If you've ever played sports, you know exactly what I'm saying. You don't get better at a layup doing it the same way you always did. You start breaking it down step by step and getting a better approach every single time you go and do it. You just drill. You just drill and you correct these things. And then the next thing you know, when you're in the real exam, you already have the skill set. That's how you get better at it. That's how you improve it. That's how you stop doing some of these bad habits. All right, we have member sessions happening tomorrow. We'll be back for the Studying Brew Tuesday, test taking techniques Tuesday, all techniques, no keywords maybe. I don't know, maybe we will. I don't know. But all I know is you don't need to know a whole lot of anything to get a right answer. We're going to explore that tomorrow.
Yes, we are.
It's going to be exploratory. It's going to be fun. That's what I know.
Might be risky.
Same bat time, same bat channel. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. And thank you and good night.
Thank you all so much for being on. We so super appreciate you. Practice looking at the words in your quizzes. We will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one.